guys. We've got Munich in the top right as Dynasty, Yeet in the bottom left is GDF. Alright, 3 refineries at the start for GDF. Probably means he's going the fast doctrine first, the fast development doctrine, so he's probably going to sell one of these off in a minute. Nothing special for Dynasty yet, just your factory barracks first. So Yi put his barracks here so we can get a fast field scout into this building right here to try to prevent the Dynasty engineer from getting into this TPC. He's also sending one down here, second, to get this one protected from the Dynasty as well. So, let's see what's going to happen here. This is the first real important interaction of the fight, if you can prevent this. Oh, he doesn't target the engineer? Oh, okay, gets in the building. Looks like he would be safe. Yep, gonna use the scout. Alright, down here. Didn't put it, yeah, that's probably a better spot to put it into so we can prevent it from, prevent the guard from going to this building as well. If he gets some shots on him, I'm sure he can. Looks like no. But either way, he prevented it from getting to this building. That's the important part. Alright. Got a factory, a vehicle bay coming up next to this refinery, next to this Tempest field. So that means he's going to use that to get some build radius for a refinery closer to it. Yeah, so he did end up selling one of those refineries. So that means he's got the fast development doctrine. Pretty standard. No fast pillager. You can do either a pillager after 2 or even 1 refinery sometimes, if you want to be really aggressive, or rigs that is. But it looks like he's just going for a copy right now and not wanting to harass. You can usually kill this TPC right here if you choose to harass with the pillager, but it's not going that now. Looks like he's trying to expand very quickly because he's now trying to get this mission control over here, so he's going to want to have a lot of rigs all over the place. Okay, so he goes pillager after 3 rigs. Setting it to the left is interesting. He might be going for this TPC over here. This is good. He's got a scout in here, so now he knows what tech is coming. I'm guessing that's a satellite coming now. That's a pretty fast satellite, if that's what that is. Yeah, so he's going tier 2 pretty fast. Tier 2 at, what does he have? 5 harvesters versus 6 rigs. So, Munich has 6. Yeah, Munich has the economy advantage right now because he chose to go into tech for second factory. Moving the MCV is an interesting choice instead of just capping this mission control here. You can't just cap this. Yeah, destroying that TPC with the pillager. Safe to do because this bridge was destroyed. Now he's gonna, let's see. These guys aren't gonna do much, they're just gonna slowly gather his army. Let's see. 4 factories so far. Mostly economy pumping still. Munich has been doing some different builds lately, so after the 4 factory mark is usually where he'll either determine to go for a lot of factories or go for a some type of tier 2, either the specialist or the radar station. Getting another scout in here, trying to see what upgrade he goes for the satellite. Hasn't completed the upgrade yet for either. Okay, just went with a specialist pod. Unfortunate Munich missed that. Riot pod can work against Dynasty, but probably not very well in this map. What is that? 5, 7, 8 harvesters versus 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, so Dynasty is going to have a big push coming in a few minutes if he goes into a lot of production right now. He's going airfield. He's probably getting matchsticks right now as well. I'm guessing now is when he's going to switch into a lot of vehicle production and matchstick production so he can prepare an attack. The GDF does not have a lot to prepare if the Dynasty is going for a push soon. And it's not good to let that die. It's always good to have some type of vision on these lanes, because it can be very difficult to defend if your army isn't in the right position. So you, as both factions, you want to have a scout on both of these lanes just to see where your enemy's coming from. A few sentinels probably not going to pick off that rig. Pretty passive game so far. Not too much aggression yet. We're almost at the 8-minute mark. Mostly just a lot of repairing. Let's see what he has for specialists, if he has any yet. See riot troopers, a couple of those guys to deal with the pillagers, try to stun them. Okay, data core already, tier 3. Not seeing any specialists though. Looks like he might have been saving his intel for fast scrambler or something. Yeah, that's good. He's got a scout here. It's probably good enough to have it around here. I don't think it needs to be too far down, but maybe he wants to see if he's expanding over here. That's main base is going to be mined out. He's going to have to transfer these rigs soon, or just leave one of them. If you have a rook here, you're probably going to want to leave one, just because the Tempest rook will generate. But for here right now, he should have these rigs moved immediately, because there's not going to be more Tempest in this spot. For Dynasty on this map, you really got to try to take out the corners, because if you let the game go for too long, then you'll basically be mined out as Dynasty, and then the GDF will just be able to overpower you with the intel, because they don't have to mine intel, obviously. So, yeah, this attack is taking a little too long to come up, and trebuchets are deployed now. It's going to be a little tough to start to break into this for the Dynasty. This is a very notorious turtle map for GDF if you let them get entrenched. Got a good amount of matchsticks though. He's really gonna move these rigs. They're long distance mining for way too long. He's gotta get them in these corners. This bridge, yeah, this bridge wasn't destroyed until now, so we could have gotten them over here and tried to defend that. He doesn't have a lot of army to actually push out. He's just mainly trying to get a foothold. Alright, Mion's coming in for an attack now. but he's got a scout here, so he sees that. Let's see what he does with his army. If he's going to react. Not a great angle for the Dynasty yet. So he's letting the GDF get set up. Sticks might be good here. Yep, all the infantry's dead. I'll try to kill this blob too. Close so far. Shield Maiden gonna clean up the rest of the matchsticks, so he's gonna have to retreat. Not good to come in on a single angle like that. You usually want to spread out your pillagers as much as possible. He had a little bit of space here. He could have come in from this angle as well to try to run over some more of these drone ops. So a good hold for the GDF so far. He's counterattacking actually. Oh, this is interesting. This is, yeah. He's paying attention, he's gonna lose his rockets if he focuses them. He's gonna crawl forward with his trebuchets now. I wish I could see the economy, but I'm guessing the Dynasty is starting to hurt because he hasn't moved his rigs yet. Yeah, he's starting to move them now. But he's basically mining from like 1.5 rigs at the moment, so his economy's hurting. I'm not sure he can defend this attack that's coming. He might not have the economy to produce what he's losing right now. Yeah, he said it. GG. Alright, testing. Alright, we've got Eat Back for another game. We got Marsh as a Dynasty. Marsh is great with both factions, but I'm really curious to see how his Dynasty goes on this map. Let's see. Is he going to go for 3 refineries here? Let's see. For a field scout first, most likely trying to secure this building first. Another field scout this direction, trying to get some middle of the map control. See how many engineers he comes out with. I have been going for 4 engineers in this map recently because you've got 1, 2, 3 TPCs, and you've also got the mercenary camp. So what you do with the mercenary camp is bring out 2 grenadiers and actually pressure this TPC over here. There's not much they can do early unless they have another pillager nearby. One engineer that way. Looks like he's only going to be capturing TPC. Nothing our camp, but we'll see. Only 2 refineries, so he's most likely not getting the fast development doctrine first. But I know he's not getting the comms doctrine first either because his barracks is placed so far forward. One option you can do is on some maps you can have the barracks start here and go for the comms doctor immediately, so you can get the 2 harvesters to get the barracks producing comms and get the 2 harvesters with faster speed. Yep, that makes sense. After 2 rigs, moving up the MCB here, and after your factory or vehicle bay, moving the MCB over to here. That's usually the best way to play this for both factions. Yes, he did end up getting the TPC done here. No mercenary camp pressure. He's got a good vision of what Marsh is doing. You see there's a pillager out already. Doesn't have this TPC captured yet, though. No mercenary camp for Marsh either. You can still get it if you're Dynasty, because at the same time you're sending this pillager down here to attack this TPC, you could still make use of this one. So you can attack two fronts at once early. He's got some drone ops going up here to defend from the pillager, but it's not coming this way. He's gonna get this TPC for free down here. So he scouted the pillager, but guessed wrong on the destination. Okay. Refinery first here. I usually like going for vehicle bay first when I go by MCB, because after you get the vehicle bay out, then you start producing a couple harvesters, and by the time the harvester is done, the refinery will be done, so you can have your necessary 2 harvesters per refinery. So he's getting his second massive vehicle bay. TPC going down. A lot of drone ops so far. Must be scared of getting pushed by the Dynasty early. One hunter tank going over here to kill the pillager, but he's retreating, so that won't be necessary. Something that's been happening to me in my games recently is that the Dynasty engineer will put some lines on this bridge over here before capturing TC. That's a good thing to implement, especially if there's a Sentinel Scout over there or something. Let's see, we've got 1, 2, 6. 6 versus 6, 7 rigs. 1, 2, 3, 4 refineries for Marsh. Yeah, he's still pumping rigs like crazy. I think he's going out of 3 at once. There's not a lot of army yet for the Dynasty, so don't expect to push for at least a few minutes. He's going macro heavy. He's got this expansion here, so they're preparing for both a macro game and fighting in the middle eventually. Not too much pressure going on in the corners here. Rigs overlapping here. He's probably going to send 1 over here and 1 down here. You really only need 1 rig to mine this entire field because it'll be done like a minute or so. Yeah, this is good. He's got rigs everywhere, so he's probably going to have enough to start pumping units soon. Yeah, the GDF is way ahead on army, so this might be a smart push here. I'm not sure if the Dynasty is going to have enough to back this up. Yeah, there's a lot of drone ops. These pillagers are going to get melted. There's only 3 of them. Dynasty may have gone too economy focused here. Let's see if he can hold. Get someone in that bunker. Nah, pillager's not a good angle. Gonna get swallowed by the hunters. Oh. That's a good amount of drone ops set actually. He's gonna be able to hold this now. He's gonna micro them down here. Micro it down here. Pillager. What you want to do is you want to micro your pillagers right on top of all the splitting drone ops, and then as soon as the Gunayers pop out, you want to attack them. So yeah, getting that 1 blob drone ops was a huge difference. He killed all his DPS. Now the GDF might be in a little trouble here. Yeah, that was a lot of drone ops to lose. You can't afford to lose that many. He's got a sniper out though. Does he have enough? Looks like he'll maybe have just enough to defend if he can pick up these Havocs before they do too much. Dynasty retreating though, trying to regroup for a bit. He knows he has the economy advantage because he went so heavy, so now he's just going to pump units for a bit until he thinks he's got a much better force. Still all tier 1. I lied. He's on radar now with 1, 2, 4, 5 barracks. 5 factories. So he might be upgrading his MZV right now for the Bastion upgrade. Yeah, he's already got the tier 3 up. Bastion upgrade was completed. So he's either ready, he's probably going to go into balls pretty soon. And voltaic tanks. But you got 2 specialists, is it 3 snipers? 2. He's got no comms though. He has no comms buff. You either I saw the infantry have it. The infantry have the comms buff, so he must have that doctrine, but it doesn't have anything for the rest of his army, so that's gonna hurt him. You need either a comms officer or probably a barracks in one of these locations you're gonna fight, or comms or unit. Data core up though, so he might be able to get a scrambler out soon to deal with his infantry, because that will just die. He went for data core last time. It was Tempest pod last time though. Yeah, 3 snipers, so he's not gonna have any comps with his army, but he's probably gonna go for trebuchets again. Must feel he has the time. But that's not going to help with those balls. Yeah, matchsticks are great to have here too. Okay, he's got his 3 MCVs up, so he's going to be running all the plans now. So we'll have the attack speed. Sending his Havocs down to the main base. This is all going to go down. Not too much here though. He actually sold his barracks, which is interesting. I'm not sure why he would. But yeah, this little economy and 1 power plant is going to go down immediately. I'm not sure I would take this fight before the Havocs come back though. This is probably too much. I don't think he's going to be able to break this. No shield maidens, so matchsticks are going to do well, but as soon as they go back, you're not going to be able to deal with the infantry since the pillagers are already dead. Yeah. This is not a great angle fighting around this rock here. GDF's got all the surface area to attack. Yeah, even running his hunters in. Okay, Havoc's actually going to swing up here though. He could be able to take on a lot of stuff. What's he going to target? Oh, the MCV? Yeah. That's going to go down pretty fast. If he can just hold this counterattack. Oh, he's actually retreating. That's... Yeah, that's not good though, because now you get no production. Yeah, this is tough for the GDF now. That's a very sneaky attack there. He's only got 1 factory. If he doesn't kill the Dynasty in like the next couple minutes, he's not going to have a chance. Oh, he's got 2 factory. Okay, he might have a chance. He's probably going to go now though. Dynasty's eating up all this Tempest. He's gonna have an army soon. I'll just kill all these Sentinels, dude. They don't stand a chance, just kill them. Ah, not microing him. Focusing elsewhere, he's gonna lose them. If he just attack moved into them, they would have killed all the Sentinels easy. Yeah, this is a scary push by the GDF though. The The walls aren't going to do much if he has the Silence Doctrine up. The EMP interference, that one completely silences the ball's attacks, so that's really good to have as GDF. Still no shield beam in those, so these matchsticks are going to have pretty free reign on these drone ops. Just targeting the riot troopers though, you really got to target the blobs of drone ops with the matchsticks. These rockets are going to get shredded. Yep, that's what the Tempest pod, that's what the trebuchets are for. It does have levelers though, I haven't seen these in forever. These are actually going to do okay because there's no shield mains out. He's really going to start picking some stuff off with them though. Get those drone ops down so you can have some free reign on the army. Yeah, now he's going to be able to hold this. Trebuchets are all going to go down. There's nothing defending them. That's very bad positioning though. The ground army is dead for both players. All that's going to be left is the levelers in a second. We got the sniper taking out the porcupine. Yeah, this has become very close, and the problem is, I don't think he has shield maidens. I don't think he can get shield maidens anymore because he's got the tier 3, but I don't think he can get them without the satellite. So he has no way to deal with these levelers. I think that's why Marsh went for them. This is a very interesting game. GDF still has a chance, but the levelers are going to be very hard to deal with without the shield maidens. Or even any... Yeah, he doesn't have an airfield, so he can't even get peacekeepers. Dragonfly is coming in just to deal with some of the drone ops. Yeah, Boars are going to be really good here. They're going to tank the trebuchet shots really well. Scrambler's a bit too late. There's not really much infantry going on here. But I suppose he needs to spend his intel on something. Yeah, they're not going to do anything to these levelers. They won't be able to get in range before they're dead. Much better spread here on his units. Let's see, these drone ops can go down. Yeah, only one leveler goes down, all the scrambler hits. Up 2 now. Yeah, drone ops still doing pretty well against the ground army though. He hasn't found his way in with too many pillagers, so the drone ops have had free reign, but he's not targeting them with the levelers. Oh, he's pushing the levelers back to him. Yeah, the GDF army was just beefy enough to hold that off. Marsh is going to regroup a bit here and go in with a bigger army. His economy's also running dry. Needs to move some of his rigs. Yep, he's starting to move his rigs down here and to up here as well. He's only had one in this field the whole time. He has about 4 rigs doing nothing. And I don't think this one ever made it to a field. Let's see. Ball does. Oh, it's going to get silenced by the scrambler actually. So it won't do too much. The important thing is the trebuchets all go down, so now he's not going to be able to be slowed by anything. So you've got the advantage now. I wouldn't push too hard because you don't know what he's got left back here. He's starting to regroup a little bit. But yeah, I think he's out of money actually. So not too many more drone arms coming out. And yeah, he's not building trebuchets back anymore, so he might be good to go in his ground army actually. Oh, he actually never killed these refineries. So he's got some money down here. I think in Marsh has just enough though at the moment. Does get one trebuchet out, so that might be enough to deter these porcupines. Yeah, don't spread yourself too thin. You gotta regroup a little more before you finish it. The GDF still has some resources here. A lot going on. Let's see, what else we got coming down here? Still more porcupines. Honestly, I forget how well Scrambler's doing against boars, but I think boars might be the answer here. He's kind of building one of everything. He's probably queuing one of every unit type from each building, and I'm not sure that's going to get it done. Like one ball that's not really going to do much. Oh, Leveler's getting picked off. That's not good. Alright, this is a better angle though for the Dynasty. Let's see if this ball can get anything done. Again with the pillagers though, you got to run them in. Yeah, so see, these boars are going to tank these trebuchet shots really well, so they're going to allow the rest of the army to pick everything off. What's going on here? It's just the scramblers left. Can he do it? It's down to the wire. There's so few units left for both sides. Let's got one more trebuchet up. I wish I could see how much intel GDF had. He's got some yeah, I think this is it. The Dynasty's got the economy again. So he's got slightly more economy than GDF has intel for it. Yeah, GDF's got no intel. This is going to be it. 22 minutes back and forth. That was crazy. Well played by the GDF. He almost held that after getting his half of his production sniped in his MCV. That was a very good defense. Yeah, he snuck in about 60 grand at the end. That killed him. Finished the game.